want to do this.
So I've always talked about pastors and how I can't stand them.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I have. But now I have changed my mind. I have grown up.
Okay.
It's not. It's no longer the pastor's fault. It's the followers' fault. People who are in the church.
Yeah, absolutely.
So John Gray, another story has come out saying that he has cheated on his wife again, or some old stuff is coming back up again. And it's like, how many people? Like, if you were going to a church, would you keep going if your pastor was like cheating on his wife, or just doing anything? That's like this is not godlike.
Well, you know, we had this conversation before, and I always say that your soul or your you following God and having a relationship with God is not just about what your pastor's doing.
Yeah.
You should be able to separate the man from his job.
Right.
So at the end of the day, that's his job. He's a pastor, but he's still a man first. In my opinion, if I was going to a church and that person kept doing stuff that he was telling me not to do,
Yeah.
or anything, and not just even a
Yeah.
church, but anything, I probably would not go anymore, just because
Right.
I feel like, how you gonna be a hypocrite? You can't tell me not to cheat, but then you sitting up here cheating.
Right.
But at the same time, that loyalty factor comes into play. Like,
Girl, whatever.
no, because people are loyal to stuff.
Yeah.
They have to grab on to something so that they can feel whatever they need to feel.
Right.
So I think a lot of people are just, they so used to being under his guidance, they just like, you know what, I'm loyal to
But
this
it ain't
man.
like he been pastoring for like 20 damn years.
I don't know, but I know he has a I know he does work with what's his name, Joel Osteen, a lot.
Yeah.
So
that grinning bastard.
he is a smiling man.
I know.
He is a smiling man.
He worse than those used car salesmen.
He came out the womb smiling. He came
Girl,
out-
all gums.
yes. His mom was like, boy.
I never liked him. And I knew a friend that I guess he personally knew him or knew his family. He was like, don't you talk bad about Joel Osteen. I was like, Joel Osteen. I didn't like. It was something about him I didn't like. And then the hurricane had hit Houston,
And they
and I was like,
confirmed
it was confirmation for me.
Yeah, like, okay. Yeah, he ain't nothing.
Yeah. Ain't nothing.
He ain't S-H-I.
No, and then now he got John Gray preaching behind his pulpit, and it's like, you just giving me more reason why I just don't trust pastors.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, right now it's just an allegation. We don't know
Right.
for sure. We don't know.
But not only you cheating, you lying.
Well, pastors are liars. We
Right.
already knew that. So that ain't nothing new.
He called himself doing an apology and was like, my wife was the only woman I ever slept with. You's a damn lie. Mm-hmm. So you tell me you was a virgin?
Up until when they got me, how long they been married? And how old is Pastor Gray?
Don't give me the line. Pastor Gray is like at least in his 40s and 50s.
He a lie. Ain't no way he wasn't doing nothing in high school and middle school.
Right. Well, this girl that he knew in high school came out and was like, we were screwing each other. What are you talking about? Before you were married.
Maybe that didn't count.
Maybe it was just hands-on stuff.
Maybe he didn't finish. You know, you know they say it. If you don't finish, it don't count.
Who says that?
Me?
Who said that?
Me?
Who said that?
You got to keep them numbers down. You got to
You
figure out.
retarded.
You got to figure out reasons why certain things don't count.
I hate you. I ain't never heard that before. Yeah, he's 47.
47. Okay, so and they probably been married for about what, 20 years?
I'm looking it up.
Okay,
I don't even think they've been married that long.
they have kids, right?
Yeah, they got a couple.
You know, the only pastor I ain't never heard of cheating on his wife is
TD Jakes.
TD Jakes.
Well,
I'm not gonna say he ain't doing it. He
that's
must pay him
because-
good.
That's because his children's doing all the foolishness.
I know you remember his son was in the park.
Girl.
I was like, really? Keys Park? Really? You couldn't find no other respectable park? You gonna go to Keys Park
That is too funny. He okay.
in the middle of the hood?
But yeah, his kids was doing too much, so he ain't have to.
He was like, you know what? That's enough scandal to last me a lifetime.
Right. Now, TD Jakes, I do like. I listen to TD Jakes there.
I like him too. I can't listen to him too long, but I like him.
As soon as he
All
starts
that,
feeling it,
yeah,
right.
that just kills me. I can't. That's why I don't really like Baptist preachers because all it.
Well, see, I grew up like that. So.
I did too, and I can't stand it. If somebody don't give him an oxygen mask
Sometimes it'd be funny. I remember my pastor used to have to take a break and get him some water.
and wipe their head and stuff.
Yeah, and he would his hair was like already kind of leaving him.
Yeah.
And so when he wiped his head, when he took his towel, he wiped his head like this and wiped his face. All in one whop.
I love it. I love it. Southern
So
Baptist.
would you stay with a man that is cheating on you or that has? Does it depend on like how long y'all been together or?
No, it just depends on how. It really just depends on how I'm feeling at the moment, I guess.
You
I have stayed with a man who's cheated on me. Yes. I don't know. That's one of them questions I can't just answer. I mean, I have my standards. It's certain things that I won't allow, but it's certain things that because I feel like cheating is one of them things. It's like, because it's different reasons why. I mean, it's different. Cheating is different to everybody. Some people think
it's different different
some
levels
people,
of cheating.
It's different levels. Some people think if you talk to another woman, you cheating.
Yeah.
If you look at another woman, you cheating. If you have women friends or man friends, you're cheating. So for me, it just really depends on what type of cheating. I think emotional cheating is the one that I can't deal with. Nah, you in here talking. Y'all in here laying up in the bed. Pillow talking. And you said what you said about me. Like, no. But just to, like, if you just wham bam thank you, I might can get over that.
Yeah, like some random whore. But if y'all had like a whole,
Y'all had a relationship, you buying stuff, you over there with the kids playing softball, like, nah. I don't think I can deal with that. What about you?
I don't know.
Because it's like inevitable. Like, have you met any couple who somebody ain't cheated? Like, I'm talking about them long term, them 30 years, them 40-year couples.
Probably my aunt Joyce and my uncle, maybe, because they had been married for a long time.
Really?
Like to like death do they part, because he dead now.
Okay.
So I don't think they. Well, I was a kid, so they probably weren't gonna tell us no way.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm saying.
ain't no stories came out yet.
You ain't heard nothing.
Nope, ain't nobody spilling nothing.
You think it's because they did? He did?
No,
Like, we ain't gonna talk bad about the
right
dead.
now. But no, as long as I know, they've always, and they got like what, like seven kids between them. But it was one of those old school marriages.
I don't know. I think I know one couple that's been married for like a span of time probably over 30 years that I ain't never heard no stories about.
Yeah.
And that's my ex's uncles. But I don't know. That's because I ain't heard it.
Yeah.
That don't mean it ain't happened.
Yeah, like my grandmother's generation, like my Aunt Joyce, and then my Aunt Jean and her husband, they were married for a long time.
But back then you
So-
don't get divorced.
Right.
It's the long do what
We
you
in
gonna
it
do.
to win it.
Do what you gonna do, but you're gonna be here until you leave this world.
Right.
So I don't know.
Anywho.
But I think that I could get over. It's a lot of stuff that I could get past, but it's that emotional cheating for me. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Don't get emotionally connected to somebody
just
else.
do what you're gonna do and get on. And come on back.
Like what Nene said, do what you want to do out there as long as you come home.
And I hate to say that because it's not like I'm giving you a pass.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, don't get comfortable. I don't know. It's like who said this?
Who said
Devin
that?
Young said that whole situation is definitely a slippery slope, and it's a slippery slope. It is. It's about. It just depends on the like if we already on our way out. That's just adding fuel.
It
to the
depends
fire.
on how long we've been together.
Yeah.
What kind of cheating you were doing.
Right.
And then what you're going to do after I found out.
And how our money look.
And don't. Exactly. Because if you got Dr. Dre money, I'm leaving you.
We gonna go on and go. Because if I go, we still gonna be good. But if we got regular folks, 9 to 5, I need my 40 hours money.
$2.2 million a month.
But Dr. Dre is worth
Yeah.
billion.
Probably.
So That ain't nothing to him.
It ain't nothing to him.
If
Well,
she help him make it,
it must
she
be
help him
something to
make it.
him because
He mad because he don't want to give up that much money. But baby, you can't leave with it. You gonna have to give it up eventually.
Right.
But my thing is this. Or sell some more.
Sell some more headphones.
Yeah, you better sell some more beats.
right come
by
up
Dre.
with
You better come up with
Beats
feet.
mouse or something.
Feet.
Some shoes.
Teats, whatever you gonna come up with it. But my thing is this though, it'll be different if she didn't help him make that money. Because when she met
Yeah.
Dre, he was Dre, but he wasn't like he is.
Yeah, he wasn't.
They've been
Dr.
together for
Dre.
20 something years.
Yeah.
So I feel like she deserves it.
Yeah.
Now Niecy Nash, not Niecy Nash. What's her name? Sherry.
You talking about John Gray's wife? Who you talking about?
No, Sherry.
Sherry Shepherd?
Yeah.
Oh,
Her
the one that got to
husband
pay
wanted
her
all that money.
husband.
Yeah.
No, we only been together for a few years.
I think 6.5 months. No, I was playing. It was probably longer than that. But they weren't together that long.
They went together like
she was when she met
yeah.
him.
She was Sherry Shepherd before she met him.
Yeah, who she is, I don't know.
And then it wasn't even. Then he ain't taking care of no kids or nothing.
Yeah,
So
and they don't have no kids together.
No.
And he already had a kid.
no.
And then you won't, boy.
You leaving what you came in with.
Yeah.
That's lint that was in that pocket.
Okay, and them towels that you brought from Target.
And don't forget your toothbrush.
Yes, and that Colgate, gone to get all of that. And that PlayStation 4.
Right.
You can have that.